joining me in the Z-Line kitchen at Advantage Appliance for the Cooking Advantage, and you guys just interrupted a conversation about music. We were talking about everything from Neil Diamond to the Rolling Stones and things like that. It's interesting to talk about that kind of stuff, isn't it? Yeah. All right. Now, and Lee was back there singing, and it was quite the ordeal. All right. Today we're making a bacon and brie sandwich. But before we get into that, Sam, I want to talk about this is the last day. Burger Slam is done now in April. You guys slammed it, didn't you?
Yeah, absolutely. Downtown Burger Slam was great for us. We had a lot of positive feedback on it. People that I talked to had tried 5, 6, almost every single burger. They really wanted to make the rounds and go support all of them. So it was a great event for us to be a part of. And our location down there on 3rd and Avenue B was just a good spot.
It's a great place. A lot of people coming by and trying one of those great burgers. But today we're turning the page a little bit and we're talking bacon.
Yeah, this is one of our favorites that we kind of put on the menu and off the menu at times, just seasonality-wise. This is our bacon and brie sandwich. So we use really good thick sliced bacon, locally baked multigrain from our friends over at Forger Farms. This is their Mighty Multigrain. They use organic flour. It's really good, baked weekly. Rich triple cream brie, and then this fig spread that we have. This is just like, so it kind of pulls it all together. You got sweet, salty, cheesy, and then some baby arugula too. A little bitter, right? Baby arugula, a little bitter, yeah. So it's a really, I mean, we try to balance our ingredients and our menu items so that you have different flavors. It's not just one super savor bomb. It's a.
You know what's interesting? You've got 4 ingredients here, including the bread. Outside of the bread, and that's the goal is to just have a different pop of flavor with each thing that you add to it.
Correct. Yep. That's what we do. So let's get this working.
Okay.
We put a little bit of oil down on our griddle, and we're just going to toast off our bread first, and then. We might even heat up our bacon just a touch too. While that's doing, you want to spread a little, you can take a little spoon and put a little bit of fig spread on there. So this sandwich, we actually have people that come just for this, and they get mad at me when it's not on the menu.
Well, come on down to the Advantage Appliance right now. Here it is, right? So, how much? More than that?
A little bit more. Perfect. Some people like a little bit more. Some people like it light. My wife likes it lighter.
Describe the flavor of fig spread.
Oh, man. Fig spread. So it's got almost a citrusy sweetness to it. It's like a honey citrus.
This guy needs a little more.
There you go, yeah. And this is it's like almost like a whole fruit preserve. So it's got the seeds and things in there. So there's little pops, and it's nice and sweet in a way that's not it's not overly sugary.
Got it.
It's just it's a good sweet.
You
flavor.
don't want to be blown away by a sweet flavor with the bacon and everything else.
Right. And then what we do is we layer on our brie on just one of these sides.
Okay.
And I'm trying to cover up every little bit there. So we'll check our bread, make sure it doesn't get too hot. That's good. And what I like to do actually is flip my brie over and let it really caramelize up too. So our bacon's doing good.
Basically, the bacon was done. We're just warming that
Bacon's done. We're just warming it up, correct.
Okay. Now, you guys have been, like you said, on 3rd and Avenue B.
Right.
And now you're going to be back at Runnings today, but you've got events coming up all summer long, including, and we're not saying to contact you for graduations, but you're going to be catering a lot of stuff.
We've got graduations. We're booking up our festivals already. There's events that we're doing across the state. We're doing the Fargo, downtown Fargo Street Fair as well this summer. We've got.
Is that something new for you this year?
It is new for us this year. We've got. We applied and they wanted us in, so we're going to travel to Fargo for that one.
How many days?
It's 3 days, I believe.
Wow.
At least it's 3 days for us and set up and working. So that's looking pretty good.
You have a lot of bacon on that.
Yeah, you got to have a lot of bacon.
That's right.
So we're going to flip these over just for a second. Go a little bit longer.
What are you looking for? Just a little brown on the toast? Or?
A little bit of caramelization, just so it's toasted up. This bread kind of steams up a little bit too as it cooks, and it's nice and crusty.
Now, is the Brie going to stick to the griddle, or is that usually...
It comes off pretty well.
Okay.
Yeah, these cast irons usually have a good patina on them. Also, yeah, so today actually is our last day at the 3rd Avenue and
Okay,
or
gotcha.
3rd Street and Avenue B
Got
location. So for the end of the month. And then we'll be at our Runnings location.
Okay. And that's
coming up
where
soon.
generally you can be found, but always check your social
It
media
is, yep,
sites.
yeah, and we post where we're at on there. But yeah, generally you can,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, see there. Do this one a little bit like that too.
What do you look for in a Brie?
Oh man, if you can smell it right now, it's got a little funk to it. Creamy, salty, just, you know, I love all of those kind of funky cheeses.
Yeah.
And the smell is good, but the taste is a lot different than the smell.
Do you look for meltability?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a camembert which is much more creamy than a Brie. There's other ones. There's really a whole line
Yeah.
of different soft cheeses.
Now, if we come visit you, or is this something that you've always got on the menu for the day, or
we
is it
will,
kind of
yeah.
okay?
Starting after today, we're going to have it back on our menu,
Okay.
and you can find it. So there, once we have our Brie and our bacon all on there, we're going to take our baby arugula and just layer it up on there. Put that over.
There you go. Who
Just
knew
like
a
that.
sandwich could be so inviting? You know what I mean? You think of a sandwich, you think of cold cuts and maybe some mayo, but you can make a sandwich quite a
That's right.
ordeal.
I mean, this is just,
That's
you look
fantastic.
at something like that. It's got your
Yeah.
different layers. It's got your arugula in there, which I love. I love arugula.
Don't get too fancy. I'm going to pick it up, take a bite.
There you go. I'll put it
Thank
over here
you.
for you.
All right. All right. Anything else that we should know about Mabel's All Day? You know, you've got. I know you're going to be in Fargo. You've got other events scheduled throughout the summer.
Yep, we've got our farmers market that we're doing, the Biz Market, that is every Saturday coming up, starting in June, and
Thank you.
that's going to keep us really busy. We've got the
Where's that at?
Down at Kiwanis Park. We got the St. Anthony Rodeo, the Bulls and Bronx. We've got towards the end of the summer, we've got Apple Fest. We got Shaggy Shuffle. You love Shaggy Shuffle. I remember you.
Remember we had.
You're our MC every year, and last year we had some rain.
Yeah, we did. I was going to say we had to ditch it because all of a sudden these clouds came rolling in.
Right.
Problem is, this year, Heidi, Krista, and I are all three going to be either just arriving back in town or out of town during Shaggy Shuffle, so there'll be somebody else going to get a shot at doing that.
That's one of our favorite events to do, and we love it. We love supporting those things. So, yeah, we're
This is fantastic. All right, where can we find you today and moving forward?
3rd Street and Avenue B today. Moving forward at Runnings, you can always find us on Facebook and Instagram at Mabel's All Day, mabelsallday.com.
There you go. Chef Sam Williams, thank you very much, sir. We're going to take a break. When we come back, I got to hustle because I'm going over to Spaces in downtown Bismarck. We're going to check out their flooring selection. We'll do that when North Dakota Today continues.